Today, Elon Musk is in the White House and Donald Trump is praising all the great things he did with DOGE. And he's a great guy who owns all these companies that do good things. Of course, the reality, he's a failure and he just simply capitalizes companies that some have some successes. Nothing more, nothing less. His DOGE operation was a complete failure. The Trump won't admit that, but it was a complete failure from $2 trillion to what he claims to be 150 billions. And of course, even that is dubious. But as the first thing that concerned me is if you listen to that press conference that Elon Musk and the president gave, I wasn't really, I have no bones to pick with either Musk or the president for that interview. But my God, were those questions horrendously terrible. That wasn't a press conference. That was the press asking him stupid questions and not holding him to task for the lies and the stupidity that he mentions when he talks about how bad the economy was when he got it and how the rest of the world is loving his economy right now as being hot. The truth of the matter is the rest of the world loved our economy previous to Donald Trump. And right now they hate it because, again, Donald Trump is playing bully with the world's economy. So it's a lie. It has always, and nobody called him out for that. He says all these things that make no sense. He couldn't quite explain what Musk actually did. He couldn't quite explain how the why there was a part where he said they're trying to connect wires to copper, not understanding that no president. The copper is the wire, and what's occurring in a lot of systems right now is connecting copper to fiber. In effect, having a fiber system, and again, and a lot of times having to introduce copper connections, etc., to bring it into older systems. But the guy is so dumb and dense, and instead of the press challenging him for the every other word stupidity that he says, they just, one of the questions was to Musk, which is harder, colonizing Mars or changing the federal government? What a stupid question. First of all, Elon Musk has no ability to colonize Mars, nor did he have an ability to change government. But what he had the ability to do is steal your data. And while we are all preoccupied with Elon Musk going to Mars, while we are all preoccupied with Elon Musk failure with DOGE, while we are all preoccupied with the dissension between the purported dissension that's not real between Donald Trump and Musk, the real deal is what Michael Steele talked about. It's about all the contracts that Elon Musk got. But even more lucrative than the contracts was those servers that they left behind. Check this out, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Listening to the criticism from Musk, Michael Steele, is that normally when someone criticizes the president, right, especially on something as big as the big, beautiful bill that he believes is going to transform government, he goes out of his way to basically take them out or marginalize them. So why do you think that Donald Trump is having this in the Oval Office, continuing to say and write the things he is about Elon Musk?
Because Musk is still useful to him. Look, the distancing of Elon Musk is not dramatic. It's not some, outside the norm news story. It is consistent with the process. He served his purpose early on. He was in a special federal position that had a limited time frame. So the whole idea that he was going to be there for 2 years never was going to be a reality because he was in a limited purpose job. Very specific, very specifically outlined in statute that it had a life to it. That life is up. He served his purpose. Trump got his $250 million on the front end. Musk has now gone into the federal government and put his servers in critical government buildings and operations and is collecting data. I mean, no one's talking about the fact that Musk is leaving the White House, but his computers are still in the building, still collecting data, still gathering your information, my information, everybody's information. What are we doing about that? So this is still a servicing for each other. Musk is still getting what he needs on the back end. His little, DOGE individuals have access and are still collecting that information. They're still in operation in many of the agencies as individuals. So yeah, he's gone, but his people are still in the building doing what they're doing. So we're getting all, oh, Musk is leaving. Stop it. This is part of the process. Musk is still engaged. His operations are still getting information, and his contracts got richer. That's the other side of this equation for him. So we're looking at the wrong stuff. I don't give a damn about Musk leaving the building. His stuff is still inside, gathering information and deconstructing our government. That's the story. But, everybody wants to focus on other stuff, his drug use. And hello, that's not news. We've known that. So it's just, and he's told us. So it's, for me, it's just more distraction to be caught up in the drama of a meeting between these two men who still have a symbiotic relationship and are getting what they want from each other. Yeah.
So Michael Steele nails it. Michael Steele tomó el martillo y pegó la clave. I mean, the truth of the matter is that what Donald Trump and Musk and these guys are good at doing is saying, look over there, don't look here. And most of the press follow their fingers and look over there. And many of them know that they should be looking elsewhere, but they're scared. They are scared. Well, you know what? We're not. The independent media is not. So we'll continue doing our job while these people completely ask the most silly questions at a press conference and allow the president to lie his way out. And because they don't challenge it, a lot of Americans believe the crap that he says.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.